themed containers can be pretty expensive if we get them at our local retailer, but we can do it for a fraction of the cost, searching for sale items, using a thrift store find, and also a Dollar Tree insert. And today, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save some money and do a really nice patriotic container that looks beautiful, just like we'd find in the store for a fraction of the cost. Stick around. So today's project is really fun because I was just at a thrift store a couple days ago and I found this really nice fruit basket. It was a good find for me because it reminded me of the slats that you find in a hanging basket. And I thought, you know what, it'd be really cool if I could find a cocoa liner that could fit in here. And then I could do an arrangement just in time for the 4th of July, hence the red color, find some patriotic plants, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. I think it would work really great. And so I was remembering I had purchased earlier this season some cocoa liners from the Dollar Tree just as a material to have just in case I needed to use it for something or, you know, create something out of, you know, a thrift store find just like this. And it fits almost exactly perfectly. I mean, it's just incredible how that works. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of press this down in here. I might cut it just ever so slightly so it kind of fits more snug against the walls of this container, so I can really pack it in there with some soil. And see, if I push it against the side like this, then it does, you know, kind of come short on this side. So if I cut this and I use a piece from another one that I had made into a different project, then I can fill the whole container more appropriately and I have more planting space. I mean, I could just leave this as it is and pop it in here, but my reservoir is going to be more limited and I want to make sure that I have the most room possible so I can fill this completely with plants, which is something that I'm kind of shying away from lately. But for this, I'm really trying to show how you can do one of those containers that we find in the store that are full of plants for half the price. So like I said, this container I have found at a local thrift store called Savers down here in Huntington Beach. And yeah, it's pretty much a hanging basket if you really think about it. All it needs is some chains and it would be pretty close to the same thing. And then the Dollar Tree every year has these cocoa liners that are, you know, they're rather small, so they don't really fit in a lot of containers that we find at our like big box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot, but they can be used for other projects, and I have used them before, and that's what I'm going to do today. And these cocoa liners obviously were $1 when I found them, or $1.25 now. And so I'm just going to put that in here. I'm going to cut down the side of this just like this with some scissors, and then I'm going to use this piece still. I'm not going to throw it out, but I'm going to try to maneuver it. So if I put this here, all I have to do is fill in that little half gap right there. And it's still not costing me very much money. It's still only about $2.50 for this whole thing. So I'm going to use probably a piece. So it doesn't need to be perfect. We are trying to save some money here. So just as long as it holds the soil in, and look at that. See, you can't even tell there's no holes. There's no room for the soil that I'm going to put in here to escape. And I made it fit a lot more completely to the sides. So now that we have that all situated, I put a little bit of soil in the center, and I'm going to start with this really beautiful ivy. This is the California variety. It's called California ivy. And I thought it's always nice to have something trailing over the side, and it gives a little bit of contrast compared to all the other stuff that's going to be in here. So I want to really kind of butt that up there to the side and just add just a little bit of soil right and around that area there. And these are going to be really close together, man. I'm really going to cram this full of plants. And this is just a seasonal container, so, you know, I'm not too worried about this lasting, although it will last a long time. Then I'm going to start with planting right next to that some of this really beautiful blue lobelia. I'm going to put that there and add just a little bit more soil around that root ball. Just kind of like put a little barrier in between the next plant that I'm going to plant in. So I'm starting from the front and I'm working back. Now on the other side, I'm going to put another one of those lobelia right here, right next to the ivy, just like that. And again, a little bit more soil right behind where those root balls are. Okay, now here's where the fun stuff comes in. I have some really pretty varieties of, this is a red variety of, I think this is also, it's non-branded, but this is called Empress Fair Red 2025. So I'm going to pop this in on this side right behind here, and so it'll trail out this way, hopefully just a little bit. So we're going to take that out, put that in, and kind of situate that to where I have still room for one more plant and just a little bit more soil in and behind that root ball. And kind of tuck some in between and against that cocoa liner, just a little bit of a barrier there. And then the last thing I'm going to do is kind of like, these are going to mound, these lobelia will mound. Of course, the ivy will trail, and the verbena will also trail as well. Okay, so my thriller is going to be this really beautiful Angelonia white here, and I'm going to just pop that in right here. And then I'm going to fill in with some soil around that root ball. And this is where I'm going to really come in and kind of use my fingers to fill in any gaps, so I don't have any air gaps anywhere in this container here. Just like that. And then when I water this in, some of that soil will settle naturally in between the root balls. And you know, this is a relatively small container, I know, but again, it's one of those seasonal containers, so my idea is not for this to last super long. I could even probably use some of these annuals if they get overgrown, pop them out. All of these annuals in here, they're non-branded, so they were pretty reasonable, and they had them on sale at my local nursery. And so it was really kind of a great deal. I think they were like 25% off. So the overall theme here was a container that did not break the bank, and that was a fun and exciting way to be patriotic by adding some color and a really nice centerpiece into your space. I think this looks terrific. It turned out beautifully, and all of the colors work super well together. And it's such an inexpensive container compared to what you find. And plus, I got to put in this container what I wanted to put. Very often when we find our patriotic containers here locally, they use white and some form of red. And more times than not, they use purple petunias, which is great. But this lobelia here is more of a true, not a true blue or a light blue, but it does give off that beautiful blue hue more than a purple petunia would. So I love that. I got to choose what I wanted in here, and I think it's going to be great. The Angelonia on the top is just going to tower above right here. And then the centerpiece really is this lobelia right here in the front. And then trailing off to the sides are two different varieties of plants. You have this verbena, this trailing beautiful red verbena, which will just kind of like trail over the side here and get a little bit more mounded. And then the gorgeous foliage of this California ivy, I think, is a perfect addition, and it breaks up a little bit of the floral or the flowers that are going on all over the place. I love it. It looks great. The container was very inexpensive. We thrifted that for $5. The cocoa liners that we used in the center, we made it work to really kind of like utilize all the space in this old fruit basket that I have here. That was only $2. And then the plants were on sale for 25% off. So I think I only spent like $12 or $13 on the plants. So in all, right around $20 for this container with the plants that I would like to have in it. It was so great. And this would make a great table arrangement for the 4th of July or Labor Day, anything like that. So thank you guys for joining me today on this very inexpensive project. I know it's a shorter video, but I couldn't wait to show you how fun it was to save some money and to have a beautiful container right from the start. Until next time, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.